Hello everyone and welcome to Ye Hai Football. Guys, this is a lovely weather in which I am standing here in Nashik in a very good garden. Now today our topic is Matteo Guendouzi, a rising youngster of Arsenal, whom Unai Emery signed when he came to Arsenal from a team from French League 2. He used to play in the French League 2, then came to Arsenal. Now today a question I'm going to ask, and on that I'm going to talk about. The question is, should Matteo Guendouzi play in big games? Is he the right man to play in that midfield as far as the big six are concerned? Because when they will face Man United, Man City, Liverpool or Chelsea or Tottenham Hotspur, their attack will be ruthless. So will he be able to stop that attack with the lack of experience in his pocket? He will be the right man to do that. So guys, let's start with our topic, Matteo Guendouzi. Should he play in big games? So my answer to the question that should Guendouzi play in big games, my answer to that is no. He should not play in big games. Against a team like Man City, Man United, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea, he should not play. Because when they come forward, they're absolutely ruthless. And this boy has a lot of stamina, has a lot of energy, covers a lot of distance. But does he has the right amount of experience about how to stop the big six attack by staying into that defensive midfield? If we see Guendouzi playing, then the lot of energy and stamina he has results into a lot of distances covered. If we see him, then sometimes he's on the left wing. Then if you take a screenshot of the feed after 10 seconds, he will be on the right side, then he will be the center defender, then he will be the striker, then he will be the attacking midfielder, then the fullback. So this is the quality he has. He has enormous amount of energy and stamina so that he can take the pressure of his team and can help everyone on the field. But when he's played with Xhaka, is there any defensive midfielder? Because already we know the defense of Arsenal is not very structured. They concede plenty of goals. So is Guendouzi the right man to play in that midfield? So if in the big games he will do the same thing of just covering a lot of distance and of going each and everywhere he wants, then who will stay there in front of the back four? Should Guendouzi and Xhaka play together? No. The answer is, if Guendouzi is supposed to cover a lot of distance, is supposed to do everything that he wants, then he should be played with Torreira in that midfield, because Torreira will do the defensive work. And Guendouzi then can do anything he wants. Whereas with Xhaka, he can't do everything that he wants, because Xhaka also is an attack-minded midfielder. So that is what I think. If Guendouzi, when he will be 22, 23, then I think it will be the right time to play him in that defensive midfield role. Then it will be the right time to give him that big responsibility. And right now, for the next 2 or 3 seasons, what I think, he should not play in big games. The Europa League is there, and the teams of the mid-table like Crystal Palace, Brighton, Wolves, Watford, Huddersfield, the teams like this, etc., etc. He should play against those teams so that he will gain some experience and he will enjoy his game time. In big games, Torreira and Xhaka should play. But as far as Guendouzi is concerned, he can play against these mid-table teams because his lack of energy helps the team. But in the big games, he's supposed to stay there. In the back four, he's supposed to stay. What he does, whenever we see Guendouzi, sometimes he feels that there a problem is going to happen. He moves there, then there, he moves there. He covers a lot of area in a very short period of time. So in big games, if he does that, it is good. But then it should be Torreira playing with him so that they can work very nicely in that midfield. It will be a very young midfield for Arsenal which can protect the back four in the best way. So one last point about Matteo Guendouzi. What he does at the age of 19 is quite phenomenal. Covering enormous amount of distance, working a lot for the team. He loves to take pressure off his defense, off his team. But guys, if he loves to do this, if he is doing a job which we can't see from a lot of players, so let him do that. Don't say that when he will be 23 or 24, then he will be experienced and then he will stay in that midfield. No, I don't think so. If he loves to do the same job, let him do the same job until his retirement, until the end of his career, because you don't get to see players like this very oftenly. So if he loves that job, let him do. But yeah, with his age, his positioning will improve regardless of the distance he covers. So that is what I think. If he loves to do the same thing until his retirement, until the end of his career, let him do that. So Arsenal, what they should do, they should play Torreira with him, or they should buy another player who can stay there to protect the back four and let Guendouzi do what he wants, because then he will help this man to protect the back four, he will help the defense, he will help the fullbacks, he will help the strikers, he will help each and every one of the team, he will take pressure off the team, he will take pressure off his defense and will work very nicely for team. So this is what I think about the rising youngster of Arsenal, Matteo Guendouzi, who has been absolutely phenomenal for the club since joining, and he looks very bright for the future, guys. With that, guys, another video comes to an end. If you have any query or do you think that on what topic I should make my further videos, then comment down, press the subscribe button, guys, and until the next video, have a great time. Goodbye.